friends show up, and if drugs might be around.
Commercials, my goodness. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is always the buy one get one free. You can get the $6 taco box for $5. You can get the 1111 love reading for $10. You can also get the $20 past present future for $15, as well as the $30 general for $20. So go ahead and check out the description. I will be here for a little bit. I just thought I would come by and say hi. I've had kind of a busy day. I wanted to come by earlier, but it was just impossible for me to do so. It's alright. I'm going to make sure the iPad doesn't fall. Welcome to my boudoir. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, I don't think it's gonna fall. At least I hope it won't. Hey, Meryl. Hey, Arcana. Welcome to the Chammy. Welcome back, Meryl. How are you, sweetheart? Just trying to set up my iPad so it does not fall. Hey, Face the Machine. How have you been? Happy Friday. Sorry I'm here a little bit late. I just had some things I had to take care of before morning and before I take a medieval nap. But I wanted to come by. I wanted to say hi to y'all, see how y'all are doing. If nobody gets a tarot reading, we can at least chat and chill for a little bit. Tonight's special is buy one, get one free tarot card readings, and I'm still doing the Cyber Week special. That means that you can get the $6 taco box for $5. You can get the 1111 love reading for $10, the $20 past, present, future for $15, and the $30 general for $20. That means that, yeah, you can get any of those readings, buy one, get one free. If you can't do the free reading after you do your paid reading, that's okay. Each reading is $1 per minute, so that means for every $1 you pay, you get 1 minute, 1 plus cards. You can ask up to 3 questions, so whatever comes first. Your minutes, your questions being answered, or all the cards that you purchased for your reading. Check out the description for everything you know. Check out my About Me section. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel about me, who's a musician and an artist. So pretty much the channel, what is the channel about? Well, it's about my life, and my life is my message. I like to do live tarot, live chats with friends, and sometimes I even like to do live music. So if you're lucky, maybe I'll do a live music show this month. If you'd like to check out my music, check out the Stormy Blue music playlist. There might be 2 Stormy Blue playlists there. But there's original music, fan-requested cover songs, a couple of music videos I made. Hey, Yang, how are you doing, sweetheart? You know, after you sent me that text message yesterday about your bed in your bedroom, I laid down, and I didn't wake up for 13 hours. The nail, yes. Yes, meow. The mystic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, it's interesting that you said that because my mentor did a reading for me and asked my most trusted and strongest spirit guides what I needed to know right now about a few weeks ago. And it was that I needed to rest more. So I've stopped beating myself up about getting just a little bit more rest. I'm really just one of those, I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I can't help it. It's like, it's ADHD. So, any updates about the nail? Thanks, homie Joe, for 1989 for coming by and saying hi. Hey, George, thanks for coming by and saying hi. Oh, I washed my hair, so my ears are still kind of wet from... I look like morning breath if I was a person. You know, morning breath on the right person is pretty sexy. Oh, okay, so no updates on it. So, did you change anything about the area you sleep in? Maybe the sheets, maybe the pillows. Was there something that you purchased that might have been vintage and used that's in your room that you recently purchased? Maybe you've got an attachment. Not that I'm trying to put any ideas in your head, but people have been known to like purchase something that's used and it's got like an echo on it or an attachment or some kind of like weird haunting. Like my doll. So how do you become a Nigerian student in the Philippines? Well, I guess you'd have to be from Nigeria first, and then you'd have to apply for the University of the Philippines, I guess. Like my mom. You don't purchase things because of that exact reason. After summers, yeah, I know. Man, so many people, why don't you like think before you say something? So I have a lot of used things, gang. Let's see. I have I know this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but I have this vintage jacket from this very southern fashion designer who was very popular in the 80s. And I have 2 jackets from her. And I just know they're haunted. And as beautiful as they are, you guys, like, maybe I'll show them to you. Maybe I won't. But I really want to get rid of them. But nobody wants to pay what they're worth. That's another problem with vintage stuff for me. I have this couch that's easily worth $12,000. It's 350 years old. But it's in really great condition for being that old. But it hasn't been reupholstered since 1960. It's seen its day. I know a couple of the generals from the Civil War took a nap on it. It used to be up on in that haunted hill mansion in Virginia. So now it's here in my living room. And you know, I really need someone to reupholster it. I could reupholster it if I really wanted to, but I don't know if I can physically do it, even though my grandmother was a master upholsterer, and I know how to do it, but after the accident, I'm not sure I could physically do it, if you know what I mean. So it's not so much that the couch could be worth $12,000. I mean, it could be if it was reupholstered, but it's pretty much in perfect condition. It just needs to be reupholstered and a couple of things done carpentry wise. But it's incredibly haunted. Like, I kind of wish I'd never bought it for $25 maybe, and then $75 in gas to get home. So I spent maybe $100 on the couch, but it's a beautiful couch. So then there is another jacket that I have that's, you know, it's probably from the 70s. It could even be from the 50s. It does require a lot of lugging. And you know, if I was to sell a piece like that, I mean, to sell it back to somebody, you know, I would probably do it just to get rid of the hauntings. But at the same time, it's such a cool couch. I also have this armoire that's from like the 1890s, maybe early 1800s. I know it's from the 1800s. It's like one of those King Louis French armoire things, and it's really old. It's so old. It's ridiculously old, but it's so beautiful and in really great condition once again. I got it for $200. Somebody is selling one for like $6,000 on Etsy or something. But once again, it's like I need my furniture, so I would rather get rid of the clothing. You see what I'm saying? So like pretty much everything's new except those few select pieces. And then a cupboard I have in the kitchen because, well, the cabinets in this house are 10 feet high, and I'm about 5'4". So I got the cupboard because then that way I can put like my teapots, my coffee cups, my dishes on it. You know, and use the one or two cupboards that are, you know, just like right there you can open. I think there's one. Oh, this house also hasn't been renovated since 1960, so everything in it is from 1960. So I stopped buying the vintage and used stuff exactly because of that energy as well, with picking up certain echoes or attachments. Or if I get something and I know I'm going to resell it, like I'll make sure I resell it quickly. Like I like to, for instance, I like to refurbish vintage lamps. So when I will refurbish a vintage lamp, you know, I try to find out the history about it, and I try to quickly refurbish it and quickly resell it so that whatever is going on energetically, I mean, I'll usually always cleanse everything that I also bring into the house, but still, I mean, some things stick. Okay, sweetheart, yeah, let's do a reading. You know, the $6 taco boxes are $5. The 11 of love reading is $10. The $20 past, present, future is $15, and the $30 general is only $20 today. And it's, of course, buy one, get one free. What kind of username is that? Put name here, hold my doodle. Offer $20 to kiss a man today, and now I have a spare $20 to spend one a day. Well, you better buy a tarot card reading then. Your $30 general reading is only $20 today, and it's buy one, get one free. I don't know. Do I accept Google Play points? I don't think that YouTube accepts Google Play points. You feel sadness a lot? Yeah, join the club. Welcome, welcome. Send in the clowns. There's somebody that said something about my tits. Yeah, I know. My balls look hot on my chest. Should I throw it back on my boss at work or oil up? You're an adult if you're saying that. I think you know. God, some of you guys say the funniest shit. Thanks for making me laugh. What is this theme, the theme of this live? Yeah, frowns are bad. Okay, so what is the theme of this live? Hey Justin, nice to meet you. Music is sacred and no prison will hold our movement down. So what is the theme of this live? This channel is about my life, and my life is my message. I'm a musician and an artist, so welcome to my haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Yes, it is Halloween every day here, isn't it? I didn't move into a haunted house on purpose. It just happened. So I am learning about it and using it to my advantage. Oh, and the coolest thing happened today, Yang. I'm so excited. We're finally getting one of those book boxes. Like you can you can take a book and leave a book. So I'm pretty excited about the neighborhood having one of those. I'm gonna put the book I wrote in it, and then I'm also gonna take a whole bunch of books I have that, like, I cannot keep them, and I will not read them again, and nobody wants to buy them, so I'm going to put them in the book box. Hi, Official Gospel Music. Welcome back. Oh, I love them too, and I'm really looking forward to putting my book in there and finishing the book I'm writing. You know, maybe one night this December I'll read a little bit of my book, start reading a little bit of my book to you guys. Am I a witch? Yes, I'm a witch. The worst kind of witch. The kind that cleans. So you better go clean your room before I do some remote viewing on it. No, I'm not a witch. That's actually just it's actually just something that Sophie tells Howl's friend from Howl's Moving Castle. To get the little boy to clean his room. That's okay. That's all right. Bring your own seat to the table and bring your own beer too. Yep, come as you are. Hey Yang, what are your questions, sweetheart? Apparently you want a love reading. I know you said a dude kind of pieced out or something up here. What did you say up here, Yang? Yeah, you're right, Yang. I'm gonna sell everything except the doll and the guitars. Well, and like my new furniture. Well, it's not new, but I mean it was new when I bought it, and it's quite cool and comfortable, and still in very good condition. So he stopped just texting you out of the blue, and you didn't go on your date. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna do a reading for Yang. Wade went silent on you. You don't know why. You didn't go on the date. So, does Wade make you feel yummy? I'm just curious if you're still feeling yummy about him, despite the fact that he has not reached out. Okay, well that's a good sign that you still feel pretty yummy about him. I'm pretty sure that also means that he's still feeling it too. So okay, no waiting. Expecting is gonna get you some movement here. It's like this might end up being a tarot card reading and a grief counseling session. I know what happened. So the season is changing here, and he's probably just gotten a little bit overwhelmed by life in general and the month in general. I mean, who knows what he could be going through spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. He just might need, sometimes guys and girls, they need to have like they go through a mental phase where they like need to tidy up, clean the kitchen, take care of some things, and think about how they might feel about you and their life and things like that. And it's not always very easy for someone who might be indecisive to make a move right away when they're in that kind of paralyzed energy. You watch, like he'll come back around, I bet, and even probably mention something like this to you. How long has it been since he went cold on you? Well, what waiting does, JM24H, is it puts her into a vibrational energy in her vortex that puts things on pause. But if she could change the channel and switch it from the television channel waiting to the channel called expecting, and just be like, go back to that energy where you expected him to show up in your messages sometimes, or expected him to show up wherever you met him, or however it is you ran into. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have that choice, so you can flip that switch. Like, I know I have to be at church at 10 o'clock in the morning, but I'm sitting here with you guys because I know that if I didn't log in, I would miss all of you guys. And I had to just log in before I take a medieval nap. So I know that about myself. I knew I had a lot of things to do today and tonight. I still wanted to come by because I also expected people to show up and was expecting you guys. And I knew that there were some of you that might be expecting me. But I didn't sit around and even expect anyone to wait around for me, nor was I going to sit around for very long and wait around for anyone to show up either. But when I come here, I expect you guys to show up. And whether you're talking about tarot or my tits, I mean, We're having fun, right? So like and subscribe. Buy a reading. It's buy one get one free. So what did it, before we get into your reading and you put your questions in the chat, or if you want to send them on the phone or whatever you're comfortable with. How long has it been since he sent a message again? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure your dad still thinks of you, Justin. Absolutely. Just because someone loses their rental car doesn't mean they lose their consciousness. Everything is consciousness in the now. And it's not been long, but you're freaking out. Oh. Well then what is wrong with me? Like, why is it that, like, I won't put myself through that kind of thing, Yang. I just can't. Okay, Justin, car reviews. Do you want the spirit box involved? My mom helps me all the time, even though she's passed away. I probably look Mexican to you because Tyra Banks did this thing on TV once where she like mixed different genders and then dressed people up like them. Like she turned a white girl into looking like a Greek, like she was half Greek, half Mexican. So I think that sometimes people might think that Greek people might look Mexican because that's a very, 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 very popular makeover online. So, but no, I'm not Mexican. I'm ancient Greek. But there are very many beautiful Mexicans and Latinos and Latinas, and there are very many beautiful different ethnicities and races on this planet. And we are so lucky to be unique unto ourselves, no matter where we come from or who we are. Like, we're all different. Like, even though, like, we have the same makeup and everything. You know, it's so cool that all of us are different and unique, yet one and the same. How did I learn to read? Did someone teach me? Well, I mostly... it was just more like an intuitive thing. Like, I think it was just something that came from, like, I growing up mostly deaf. You kind of learn to read the room when you can't hear very well. So, what are your questions, sweetheart? You want to send them to me in a text message, please? That way, I don't get them all mixed into everybody chatting and hanging out. So if anybody would like to get a paid reading, please like and subscribe. You can get the Holiday Cyber Special tonight. Okay, you can put your question in the chat too, sweetheart. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah, I had to have a lot of surgeries on my ears to help correct my hearing. Okay, welcome everybody who's new here. Thank you so much for liking the live and subscribing. I appreciate it. Oh, that's funny, Jam. I have a friend named Molly who comes by and moderates. And we'll go to places. We'll go to places when she's visiting me here in Atlanta, and we'll just like sit in my car in the parking lot at Kroger's or something, or wherever we happen to be, and I'll start like reading all the people, what they're thinking, maybe what they're doing or gonna be doing, or never what they buy or anything like that, but just like what's really going on with them and in their lives. And you know, you can just tell sometimes. You can really just tell, like, well, I don't know if all of you can tell, but sometimes, you know how you can just go into a room and you can just feel everybody's vibe and intention? At least I can, and it's weird. I have to sometimes shut it off so I don't hear them. Hey Tokyo, how are you? Welcome to the Chammy. You feel like you can see the shades of their personality on shrooms? Well, you know, you can still, you know, you just might subconsciously feel like you need something like shrooms to have that experience. That's all I can say about that. I've never had to experiment with something like that to have that experience. And I think that's because my perception had to, and my perception and my intuition kind of had to feel things out for me growing up. Okay, those are great questions, Yang. Are you still with me? Let's go ahead and get into your readings. I think the dogs have the tarot cards, so let me just get them real quick. Okay, cool. Welcome back. Spirit, I'm calling forth Yang's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about her questions tonight, Spirit? What does she need to know right now? First, let me make sure all the cards are here. I believe they are. I counted them earlier, but I just want to make sure. Hey, welcome back, Justin. I can see the overall energy, like you're both bummed out because nothing is progressing in the Five of Pentacles. You guys are doing a lot of looking back at one another. Just kind of trying to get the energy here for both of you. He looks at his past like, oh my God, I've effed up so many times, like, I don't want to F this up, but you keep looking back because it's like you really liked this one, but you know, you've also been hurt and you don't want to get hurt again, so it's like maybe you're both thinking too much about the what ifs that haven't happened, and probably won't ever happen, that are not, you know, they're thoughts and feelings that don't serve you. Let's see, does he still like her, Spirit? Does he still like her? So, yeah, he does still like you. You've got the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. He still would like to make something happen with you in the not too distant future. He thinks and feels he's making something with you now. He does see something special with you in the not too distant future. He sees something special with you now. He's also going to be communicating again pretty soon. I think he might be thinking and feeling of a creative way to bring you more into his world and create conversations with you in that Two of Wands and that Three of Pentacles. So, yeah, he's coming back. He's already on his way back in the Six of Swords. He may have had a lot of things going on. May have had to deal with certain issues regarding job, life, health insurance, life insurance. There was another card here regarding if he was okay, and it was the Star card. Where did it go? Is he okay? Yeah, I would say he's okay in the Star card. But it's like almost as if everybody he knows is kind of vying for his attention. Is he going somewhere special for the holidays or something? You miss him. We'll tell him. There's the Star card. I'm good. How are you? Welcome back to the haunted house. Thank you for the floating hearts. I appreciate it, Stargazer. How are you tonight? So yeah. Did I take the Star card out? I was just digging around for the Star card. But yeah, he's okay in that Star card. There might be a lot of people who are trying to reach out for his attention. So he might just have like a lot of needing to, you know, take care of giving certain people in his circle a little bit of his attention. See how there's like a circle, a pond. She's sitting under the stars, thinking about, you know, what she's got to do next. But yeah, he is on his way back, but he's okay. Yeah, he's all right in the Star card. And he does miss you too. Here you both are kind of just looking back at each other, thinking about one another. I know, I can totally understand the overwhelmingness. I really do. So let's get into his intentions. Well, you should tell him that and ask how he wants to operate around that. If anybody else would like to get a paid reading, I would suggest that you pay for it now because I am going to be turning off the live pretty soon here. Hey, Meryl. So his intentions are still good. King of Pentacles. I feel like this card is telling you, you know, he might be a little bit of a stick in the mud, but his intentions are going to always be good. He's going to at least try to always have good intentions. You can pay Super Chat below, which is the little $ next to the chat, or you can use PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, which is a preferred method. There should be a link in the pinned comment at the top of the chat to my Gypsy Queen card reader Cash App? No, I don't do Zelle. But back to your reading, Yang. Yeah, his intentions are still good. What are his intentions? Well, to build something stable in his life, and so he can be comfortable or be more comfortable. And his intentions are still pure and good. But right now, he's a little bit weighed down by certain things in his life that are taking place that are a little bit burdensome that he's trying to overcome right now. It's like he's carrying the load and feels like it's very much all on him. So a reading, $2.79. Did you look at the prices of the readings? The readings are $5 today, not $2.79. But thank you. So I don't know if you need to add, I'm not really sure what you're paying there for, Justin. But back to what I was saying, Yang, before your time is up, I apologize. This person is looking forward to having more good times in their life and sharing them with people who are special to them. You know, you're asking what his intentions are. You know, his intentions are like to celebrate seeing you again, celebrate maybe holidays with you, something special. He might want to even bring you home and maybe meet some friends or family or roommate. I think he's just really in deep thought, though, definitely about, you know, that next time you'll communicate where it will go to. But yeah, you should definitely tell him that you miss him. Say hello. When was the last time you tried reaching out? Carrie, okay, Carrie, I understand. You can be a dinosaur. I'll be a dinosaur with you. So when you click that cash option on the bottom, it should have a scale for super chat. You can do $20, $10, $5, $2, $500, $400, $300, $200. So, but yeah, they don't have a $6 option, I guess. But I thought that they would give you, I think you can even put the $6 in. Like, that $5 at the top, you can change that to whatever number you want. So if you want that 5 to be a 6, you can, because you want an extra minute, you can. But the super chat payments are pretty easy to do. If you go to, well, if you want to pay Cash App, you would just go to the top of the pinned comment, and you would click the Cash App link, and then you would put the payment in, dear. You know, it shows a QR code if you're on a laptop that you can scan with your phone if you have a phone. You can also log in or send it to gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, which the name is there in the pinned comment. Yeah, you can, all right, take your time, Carrie. No rush, dear. Are you still there, Justin? So, if you want, yeah, you're reading. Okay, that's good. Sure. I'll take that. Winter Heart. Do you guys, when you guys send me these stickers, can you see them? I don't see them. Does that mean something's wrong with my iPad? I'm so confused. Okay, Justin, let's do your reading, sweetheart. Be right back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying different pillows tonight because this chair sucks. I need a new chair. Justin, what are your questions, dear? So your dad passed. Okay, I told you he still thinks about you. Do you have any other questions? Yeah, I can't see any of those stickers you guys buy me. I don't know why. So keep chatting. I'm just putting the screen on pause for a minute, but I'm still here. Can you hear me? Yeah, you're not forgotten. I'm just putting on the Spiritbox. And we'll see if we can contact him. And we'll see if we can get him on the REM pod. Oh, you're welcome, Yang. So, from what I've learned, Justin, is that, you know, not just from being here present in this life.
Maximum volume.
Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that.
Maximum volume. Maximum
Sorry,
volume.
so sorry. I didn't realize it was turned all the way up. Okay. So, Carrie, we'll do your reading in about 15 minutes. I'm going to do Justin's now with the Spirit Box and the REM pod and the tarot cards.
Among the gods.
Well, that was interesting. Are there any spirits here with us now? Just gonna reset the REM pod. Ooh, that's really loud. Okay. Are you on a boat? You're right, it did sound like it said that. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back on. And we are going to channel Justin's father. I want to ask my mother, Suzanne, if you're present, if you're with us, if you're here with us, if you could watch after us, and if you can maybe help us find Justin's father so he can communicate with him on the Spirit Box. Beep. Beep to you too, Spirit Box. Okay, his name is Richard. Suzanne, if you're there, Justin's father's name is Richard. So I'm going to use my Golden Girls deck. I'm going to use my main deck for your reading, because that's who I mostly identify with. That's the tarot deck I identify with. I don't know if you're familiar with the Golden Girls, but that's my main deck. And I feel like these ladies will be able to answer our questions honestly, especially since they're already on the other side. Spirit, I'm calling for Justin's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. He'd like to speak to his father, Richard. Or he would like to make contact with Richard, or he would like to have a message from Richard. So I'm just going to lay out all the cards in regards to what you need to know for your questions, okay? So I am also a death midwife, which means that I help people who have had loved ones, family, friends, or pets cross over, get in touch with those loved ones, or find a way to still communicate with them and have a relationship with them despite being in two very different realities. You are still one and the same. So yes, he still watches over you, and he tries to talk to you all the time, but you're a little bit prickly about it. Why? You may have a female energy around you that maybe they don't believe in ghosts or spirits, or that they can still, maybe they've influenced you in a way to be a bit prickly about your dad's energy passing on or something. Or maybe overall energy, whether it's female or male energy in your life. Sorry, that's just the equipment going off, because what this means is there's some kind of energy with us now, Justin, that has entered the scanning space of the REM pod. But yeah, your dad tries to talk to you all the time in this Judgment card, which is going to be far more important than, say, this prickly Queen of Swords over here. But it's also saying that not only is he trying to talk to you more, and you can feel it too, Justin, he's thinking about you too. And the reason that you are asking if he is thinking of you is because when you think of him, he thinks of you. It's all consciousness, whether we have our rental card here or not. Okay, it's all consciousness in the now. Not in the past, not in the future. You know, earlier tonight I put some music on YouTube and painted my hair, and and I just had a good cry session because this song came on I hadn't heard in years, called Silent Lucidity. And that particular song was written for somebody's child by a parent. Okay, many people thought when that song came out, oh, it must be a devil song. But no, it was actually a song somebody wrote about, life. Their child, their living, their dreams, their passions. A parent maybe passing on. And a parent losing a child or a child losing a parent. It's a devastating thing for many, many, many people. Yes, I did see his 3 questions. Thank you, Meryl. Is he proud of you? Well, he wants you to be proud of yourself. Yeah, song is very significant, and that might be a very significant song for maybe somebody here tonight in the chat. And one of the coolest things about that particular orchestrated piece, I mean, did the spirit box just say Micah? Crazy. That particular song, Silent Lucidity, at the end of it plays a lullaby mixed in with the orchestrated work and the guitar. You should go listen to it. It's really amazing. But is he proud of you? Of course he's proud of you. But he's not sure what to be proud of more. The way that you love, the way that you're strong, the way that you're courageous, the way that you care, the way that you feel like, you could be dedicated, determined, and disciplined if you just knew how to be proud of yourself too. You might feel like you don't know what you want, but you know what you want, but you don't know what you want, but it's going to be as easy as the way you know how you like to make your cup of coffee. It might not feel like that right now, but I feel like what he's channeling as a message is like he's silent next to you, just waiting for you to talk back to. And you don't have to talk back with words. You can write a letter, easily write a letter and burn it, and he will receive it on the other side. You can even communicate with him telepathically. One reason I got the spirit box was because I wanted to see if I could hear my mom's voice again. It took a couple days. She did come around. And then I changed my mind about being a skeptic. But yeah, he is very proud of you. He's glad he was able to offer you what he could offer you when he was here, which is your life. And maybe some kind of stability, maybe some kind of love, maybe some kind of joy, and still wants to offer you that still wants to offer you that. And he can help you with that. You know, I thought it was interesting how, like, after my mom passed away, I lost my debit card, and I was like, Mom, help me find my debit card. And, you know, I didn't sit around for one moment thinking that she wouldn't be able to do it. And you know what? I found that card so fast. Like, it was as if, like, a trickster was playing a joke on me. Like, I don't know if she was playing a joke on me or if it was the ghosts or what. But I tell you what, there have been several different incidents, Justin, where, you know, I just know it's her, or I know it's my grandma, or I know it's my best friend Melanie, or I know it's my cat, or my cats. You know, or I know it might be my grandparents. And if it's not from something that happens in the room, it'll be because I see them. And you might even be seeing your dad and not realizing it. Were there any questions I missed, Justin? Did that just say you there or New York? If Justin's dad, Richard, is here with us, can you maybe say something on the spirit box that will be relevant so he knows you're with us? Or could you touch the REM pod? Maybe you will know what his favorite color is. There's yellow, there's green, there's blue, there's purple. I guess he chose red. Okay, so let's see what he wants you to know right now. Spirits, calling for Richard, one of Justin's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Justin need to know right now from his father, Richard? Okay, so you might have fallen on some difficult times. Maybe difficult times with not only how you feel about yourself, but others in the world around you. But you are moving on to smoother times. He says, before you get married, or if you are married, you know, make sure they're the right one. Like, make sure that if you're in a relationship, that it's somebody who mentally fulfills you, and emotionally is like laid back, nice and easy, and kind of a more relaxed kind of person. He also thinks the world of you and feels like he might be showing you signs online in regards to how to break free from feeling a little bit like maybe you're blinded from the idea that you have choices and that you can have, be, and do whatever you want. You might feel there's like a lot of competition out there within regards to what you do want, but you know, you have, you know, you just have to take charge of it. You just have to be dedicated, disciplined, and have determination. So let me show you some of these cards. So we've got the Tower card. Okay, maybe there's been some things going on in your life that have been a big, huge change, or maybe there's something that, you know, you've been feeling like it's time to check in with yourself physically, emotionally, you know, and mentally. Because your mental wealth is going to be one of the most important things for your health. You know, you can't be wealthy unless you have your healthy, and your father wants you to be healthy. And if you do get into a partnership, make sure that person, you know, is like the kind of person that's, you know, laid back, nice and easy. They're smart, they're cultured, they're worldly, so that you don't get pushed into some kind of heartbreak, breakup, divorce, something like that, okay? And also to calm yourself as well when you start to feel anxious, when you start to feel stressed out, when you start to feel lost. Just remember, he's silent next to you. And he will help you. All you have to do is feel. Follow that inner compass, and he's within it, okay? And he will be showing you signs online. So one thing you need to know about spirits is some of them are consciously very highly vibrational. And they will respond to things you say in chat, maybe on the spirit box, even if I haven't repeated it out loud. They might describe things around you guys or things around me. They might start spelling things in chat, or maybe I might be wearing a shirt. Things might start getting spelled out on the spirit box. It's not a spirit box, it's on a cell phone, it's not an app. But what I'm telling you, Justin, is that your dad is there to help you break free from feeling like this. All you have to do is ask. Maybe you won't hear his voice because you'll only be hearing your voice asking. And, maybe his response will come in signs online. So you might want to read angel numbers if you see certain numbers. Maybe you will receive a message in a dream from him because maybe he'll come to you and say something. Maybe you'll have a thought and you'll just know it was a thought that he sent to you telepathically, consciously. He feels like there might, that you might be feeling there's a lot of competition out there in regards to your dreams or the things you would like to accomplish in your life, but, you still can be and do whatever you want. You are everybody's knight in shining armor, so also be your own knight in shining armor. Be good to yourself with your thoughts is what your dad is saying. I mean, I say this a lot, but at the same time, Swords is about your mental wealth. So yeah, that's your reading. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions about this reading, please let me know. You guys can always leave reviews in the comments. Anybody who leaves a comment can win a free reading. Nobody ever leaves a comment, so I think Moo left a comment the other day, but I don't even know if they know that they can get a free reading because they left one. I know not everybody reads the long descriptions. Carrie, was that her name? Hey, Taylor. Oh, no, thank you, Justin. Thank you so much. Your payment for your reading tonight's going to help me a lot. It's going to help me with my dog. She needs some vet care, so thank you so much for paying for your reading tonight. It was a lot of fun to help you out. Hey, JT, welcome to the channel. Oh, you're so welcome, Jan. Thanks for coming out tonight. You go by Waylon? Your first name is Waylon? That's a cool name. I like that name, Waylon. That's cool. Right on. Well, my name is Stormy. Oh, and Justin, make sure you drink plenty of water. You might feel a bit overwhelmed. You might feel a little hot. It's just vibrational energies, like from me channeling your message tonight. All right. Okay, so put your questions in the chat. Waylon, Carrie. And whenever you're ready, let me know and I will start your timer. And remember, Justin, buy one, get one free tonight. So you bought that reading, but you get another one for free. So I'm going to write your name down. And it puts you under the name list tonight for people who need to come by and get their readings. So Yang got a free reading coming. And so does Justin and Carrie. Hey John, if you'd like a relationship question, like and subscribe and buy a reading, sweetheart. Or you can wait till I have 20 subscribers and you can ask a free question. But you guys gotta like and subscribe. I gotta have 20 likes and 20 subscriptions to open the cards for free questions, for free Q&A. I think I'm at 17 likes now. I did turn the spirit box on a little bit early because somebody paid for a reading and wanted to channel their father who had crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. So we've gotten 10 subscribers tonight. Thank you guys so much. And 17 likes. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much for the subscription, Taylor. But yeah, all readings start at $5 tonight. I'm going to do the Cyber Weekend special through the weekend. And I'm just a little bit addicted to this price range. I don't know why, but hope you all enjoy it while it's $1 off or $5 off or $10 off. Oh yeah. I love songs. Everybody's a musician in my family too. So, hey Kat Ortega, welcome to the haunted house. Okay, so you want to reach out to your dad, Wayne? Okay, Carrie. So I've got the spirit box on. Do you have any specific questions you'd like to ask your father? Okay. So yeah, I was talking about songs. I don't know where I was going with the idea of songs, but yeah, I was listening to music tonight. That's right. If there's any spirits here with us now, could you show yourself? Could you show yourselves? Could you touch the REM pod? Maybe Carrie's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. See, it doesn't really matter what your names are. Spirit knows what your names are. Your most trusted and strongest spirit guides know what your names are. I don't really need to know your names. Oh, it's so cute. She's gonna report me. Hey, Meryl, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, Spirit? Brittany Punching Bag is going to report this channel. That's funny. Are there any spirits with us now that want to say anything on the spirit box? I think it depends on where you are, Suman. Yes, report me for being awesome. Please. Okay, so you'd like to ask if things were left like they are, or were they supposed to be different? Well, that's such an interesting and good, deep question. Hey, Simon. How are you doing tonight, Simon? Oh, good. Glad to see you're doing good, Kat Ortega. If Wayne is there, If Wayne is there, I'm calling for. Okay, I don't know if it's going off because I'm moving around. So I'm just gonna pull the cards away and sit back. So, Carrie, what would you prefer for me to talk to you and say your name is? Suzanne, if you're there and you could find Wayne. If there's anybody there named Wayne. Did that just say your dad? Or the dad? Something about a dad. Hey Larry, welcome back to the Chammy. What time is it in the United States? I have no idea. Oh yes, he died. Suzanne, if you're there, this Wayne spirit has already passed on. Isn't it interesting that it's the same voice as earlier when I asked my mom, Suzanne, to help? Like the voice didn't change at all when I spoke to her. We can keep the chat clear for Carrie's reading. Are you comfortable with the way the chat is, Carrie? I haven't set your timer yet. I'm just kind of getting a feeling for your dad. Okay, those are beautiful questions. I love those questions. If Wayne has any messages that Wayne would like to convey or speak of on the spirit box, they would like to know if you have any messages for them or advice. Thanks, Shadow Walker. Welcome to the channel. I don't know, Robert. Grilled cheese and chicken nuggets are murder. Okay, I got a couple of energetic cards. Like your dad feels like there's a whole lot of cosmic fuckery going on Earth. And just all over the universe, really. Very funny personality. Your dad wants you to know that what you're seeking is hidden in plain sight. It's just like right there in front of you. And Miracle Mile. Like they're trying to convey to you that despite, you know, all the crazy going on in the universe right now in this cosmic fuckery card, that you can prevail through to creating the miracles in your life that you want to see. They're just right there in front of you. Maybe sometimes you refuse to see it and you think that you need to see it to believe it, but that's not actually true. You don't need to even believe it all the time either. Sometimes you just need to feel it. Sometimes feeling is believing. And the advice is definitely be groovy. And if you're not feeling groovy someplace, leave. If something triggers you, don't do it. Okay? You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. All right? You may have been going through a lot of the fucking. It could be in your. It could be in your home life. It could be in your job life. It could just be your whole vortex. Especially with, once again, this whole cosmic fuckery card going on. What a cute card, huh? But Spirit says, and your dad's message to you and advice is that what you are looking for, though, is right there. Hidden in plain sight. It's within you. There's nothing outside of you to give it to you except for you. Okay? It's your dreams. It's your destiny. Everything is just the way it should have been anyways. Okay? Can you go back and change it? No. Okay? But what you can do is you can have the connection, the friendship, the spiritual relationship, those kind of things with your dad still. So if there's any messages from Wayne and you're able to speak to us on the Spirit Box tonight, this morning, today, or if you're able to show your presence to us on the Spirit Box or on the REM pod, if you could please let us know you're here. Wayne, if you are able to, I don't know how to tell you to speak into the Spirit Box, but you know, your dad sees that you keep looking back and you've been maybe been feeling very sad about certain aspects of your life, like regarding that whole were things as they should have been, were they left the way they were supposed to be, or could have been different? Well, yeah, but it what is done is done. The past isn't coming back. The future's not here yet. And once again, he sees at you like piecing out on your mental wealth, and you need to be focusing on that mental wealth. You keep looking back at everything that was wrong, and you know you can't. It doesn't do you any good to go back to thoughts, feelings, emotions, a time, a place that doesn't serve you. He knows that you're juggling a lot emotionally, but just take one day at a time, he says, even if it's just 1 hour at a time. And this King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, because you have a lot of giving coming your way, and a lot of abundance and joy to experience here, happening here, now, and in the not too distant future that you need to be focusing on. He's okay. He hasn't taken any of the pain or sorrow or disappointment or anger with him. It's a whole new beginning. It's been a whole new beginning for him, and it has been nothing but good in home and space and energy and the place that he's in and at. It's been quite stable and energetically bright. And he's energetically happy as he can be, where he is consciously. Do you have any other questions, dear? Did it just say bully? Is there a bully you're maybe dealing with, or well, That's interesting. Is Wayne reading the chat? Did it say son or sup? Interesting. Are you still there, Carrie? We have about 9 more minutes. Sure. If there's any spirits there with us now, who's with us now? You could say your name or tell us who you are. We come in respect and we come to remember you. If anybody would like to get a paid reading, please do so now. I'm going to be closing paid readings in 10 minutes. Tell you about yourself? Well, you came into the chat because you were intrigued and bored at the same time, and you were looking for something of interest, but you're not sure what that is yet because you don't really know what you really want in life, so you're just kind of flying by the seat of your pants. Oh, that would be a great collective message to do a spirit message at the end of the show before I go take a medieval nap. You'd like to know if he's around in your daily life. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wayne, are you there? Are you there? Around in their daily life, yeah. And hopes that they also help you make good choices and decisions regarding not only your mental wealth, but in the choices that you make in your life. I think that they're hoping that they had maybe taught you something, like they want you to follow your heart in the Page of Cups, but they want you to follow your mind too. They want your heart to follow your mind. You see what I'm saying? Like, seeing isn't always believing, but feeling is. Your intuition is going to be very important regarding your perception of this new version of this person that we're talking about tonight. Because it's no more sitting around wondering if you're crazy or not, or if you're really feeling these things, because you're really feeling them. You're really experiencing this loved one's energy and their thoughts consciously. You're experiencing their consciousness because A, their consciousness still exists, okay, and B, there was at some point in your life where you both practiced this when you were living. So you became very used to whatever it was that was going on in your connection, and the rhythm and the pattern of it would still be the same. See, dead people, they don't like to be treated like they're dead. But we tend to not talk to them. We tend to maybe go from talking to someone and seeing someone every day and then or maybe once a week or once a month, and then they pass on, and we stop talking to them. I'm guilty of it, to the point where it's like, you know, they're sitting there tapping me on the shoulder, and I have to go, what? It's just like what I was telling Justin earlier. Like, I just put on some random playlist of songs I like, right? So, my siblings are like Gen Xers, and they're a lot older than me, and I'm a millennial. So sometimes I like to listen to their generation's music. So I just like popped on, you know, whatever 80s, 90s mix they had on YouTube, and the song Silent Lucidity came on. Did the Spiritbox just say great? And once again, I feel like, you know, if your father was going to tell you anything, it would definitely be that they're here to help you still. It's just they're silent next to you. Just because they don't have their rental car doesn't mean they don't want to help you through life still. I like to believe that we choose each other too. I like to believe that, yeah, so hey Metal Rain, welcome back to the channel. So Carrie, you see what you think may be signs sometimes because they are signs. That is your inner compass, and there's no way that inner compass is wrong about the signs you're seeing. It's definitely something that you need to understand is their way of communicating. They're going to communicate through dreams. They're going to communicate through signs. They're going to communicate through, you might even think you heard their voice, whether there's a spirit box in the room or not. Yeah, so your dad really wants you to work on your mental wealth as well. You have a lot to offer this world, but you can't have your wealth without your health. And you can't have your health without your mental wealth. You have a lot to offer and a lot to gain in the now and the not too distant future. So find the joy that, you know, find what brings you joy. It's just hiding right there in plain sight. You know, you have a long way to go, you know, but life can surely be a miracle. You know, what does that miracle mile mean to you? Oh my God, that sounds pretty scary, Meryl, especially since it's just nothing but trees and snow and hills. Okay, we'll stop now. We'll stop. Do you want us to stop now, Spirit? Do you have any last messages, maybe, for Carrie? Okay, so, yes, so your father says he loves you. So even though this says the lovers, traditionally and historically, this was just the love card and had nothing to do with this ERS at the end. That was only added in, you know, more modern times. And the love card is definitely an I love you for sure. And, you know, they just wish the best for you. They've always just wished the best for you and still do. Life is what you make it, so be good to yourself with your thoughts, Carrie. You're not alone. Okay. We're here for you. Your dad's here for you. And your most trusted and strongest spirit guides are here for you. And your dad. Oh, you're so welcome. Keep me updated. I'll be thinking about you. And remember, Carrie, I've written down your name tonight because you got a free reading coming. Okay. Hey Kevin, how are you tonight? So I am going to close paid readings. And I'm going to end the night with a free collective message. Oh boy, Richard is drunk. Oh God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Speaking of drunk, I am not drunk. But I did decide to have a beer. Because it's the weekend. So, how drunk is he? I'm going to be closing readings in 10 minutes. Yeah, it means that it's picking up on energy from, it could be supernatural, it could be hypernatural, it could be paranormal. I don't think it's me. It might be me sometimes. Like, okay, so I pick up my can and put it down, it does nothing. Oh, he's drunk like bad. Oh God, so you just had a crazy day, huh, Metal Rain? I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. You know, just trying to live life, and sometimes life hands you lemons and you gotta make some abgo limone soup. Maybe I need to make that a t-shirt. Hey Mom, what do you think of them apples? You're drunk, be careful. No, nobody's drunk here. Maybe Richard's drunk. So what all has Richard had to drink tonight? Do you know? I guess it's just he's... Okay, so he just kind of came home drunk. Okay. I can't believe I'm awake still. I gotta go to bed. I gotta be up in... I gotta be up in 4 hours. Too bad the iPad doesn't last that long. Okay, that was kind of a scary noise outside. Sounded like somebody's car like slid down the street. But there's no snow or ice. Has anybody ever had like, does anybody have like those wild dreams that they're in color and they feel so real that you know that no matter how hard you hit your head, you're never going to forget that dream? Foot check. Well, I need a new pair of shoes. There's your foot check. I don't know what my feet look like. Just go and Google Greek statue and look at it. Look at its feet. Nothing really special. Once you've seen one Greek statue's foot, you've seen all Greek statue. You've seen all Greek people's feet. There you go. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, DJ Hidden 3106. Really, Godzilla was real? Well, I had this one dream once, and it felt like Narnia. And what was so strange about it is I kept getting like these phone calls in our waking life and for on my phone from 0000000000000. So I had put my mom's cell phone in a piece of organite, in an organite pyramid. Actually, I know you probably don't know what organite is, but it's like something that makes life chi energy. So some people think it's pseudoscience, but I think it actually works, in my opinion. In fact, do I have the pyramid? So like here's an example. Like here's an orgone pyramid. It's got crystals and metal shavings and some dust on it. But it also is made of 50-50 organic and non-organic materials. So it makes organite, and orgone energy is known to like repel negative energy, help plants grow quicker and faster and bigger, help people heal faster. Anyways, it's a whole lot of stuff. It's called organite if anybody wants to check it out. But anyways, in the dream, it felt more like Narnia, but there was like this phone, and it was the same phone that I put in this pyramid, which I don't know where the pyramid is right now. It's somewhere over there on the mantle, but it's too dark to... It's a huge pyramid. I'm not going to try to pick it up. But I put my mom's cell phone in the organite, and then I guess she called me in this dream, and I'll just never forget how it felt, because like when I picked up the phone in the dream, it was that same 000000000000000 number. So if you go and look up what that number is or was at that time, it was like some kind of number for the Pentagon or the government or something like that. I don't know about now, but I had this wild, crazy dream that felt like Narnia, and I just will never forget it. And she called me on the phone. I just could not ever forget that dream and how strange it was. So I feel like a lot of the communication I have done with her have been like not just on the spirit box, but in dreams as well. Yeah, it's probably my mom. Probably my mom in the REM pod. Or in the spirit box now. Can you play us a song? I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Spirit, what do we need to know about this crazy full moon, super moon? Which I can't even see because it's going to rain for 5 days here. Well, it's already been raining for 2 days. I did have 2 nights where it looked mostly full and I got to sleep under the full moonlight, which I love, love, love. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. What do we need to know about this crazy full moon, and what spirit message do you have for us? For everyone in the chat, anybody who's maybe here right now with us, maybe anyone who might watch the replay. 10743. For the collective message. Nurturing, okay. Interesting. I'll have to have Molly come by and watch this free collective message tomorrow, because I feel like there's a very relevant message. And I don't usually pick up cards from the floor, but this was upright. So I'm going to hold on to it also for the collective message. So nurturing, nurturing, nurturing. Very beautiful message from our most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to what we need to know about this crazy full moon, super moon, cold December moon. So Spirit says it's a body scan time, like it's time, it's like a whole new year to start nurturing yourself. This is like, I guess North Carolina's, like, it's their motto or saying, Esse Quam Videri. ESSEQUAMVIDERI. I feel like it's saying during this holiday time is a time to nurture yourself. It's a time to get a body scan. Like, where are you spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally? And who is that version of you right now, and which one are you striving? What are you trying to strive to be? Who do you want to be like when you get to the end of you? Are you there yet? And I'm not talking about material objects in this kind of body scan energy. You know, and you might find yourself Go back to that Talking Heads song. You might find yourself in nature this December, or surrounded more about the nature of things, a cornucopia full of enjoyment and friends, family. Maybe it's just you and your pet, or just you and your apartment or place, or things. But this card's all about having a good time. Saying, you know, you were sent here to have fun, so it's time for a good fun and adventure this month to bring you into more nurturing that body, that soul, that spirit, that you know, that mind. And Spirit says, tag you're it. This may mean something to somebody, but it definitely means something special to me. It's like Spirit saying, I'm, you know, here reflecting you and reflecting what's going on inside of you, reflecting it back around you. So, yeah, what's next? What do you want the next scene to be? So, let's look at the nurturing card and see what it looks like. Because there's a whole lot to look at here. No, I'm not doing yes or no's tonight. So it's card number 8, which is definitely infinity number. It's like as time goes by, you know, keep nurturing yourself. Direction south, color red. Only we can heal ourselves. Sometimes with assistance, sometimes without. Our energy or chakra system corresponds to the energy flow from the earth. It's starting to get active as I read the nurturing card. If you listen and feel, Mother Earth will heal you as you heal her with the nurturing force of timeless give and take. Did it just say, what are you? I'm a waitress. Prayer enables you to take power out of the mind and then place it in the hands of the earth and sky deities. Try to see through the mirage of social barriers that cloud the eyes of women and men the world over. Nurture your dreams, nurture yourself, and act in your dreams as you want to act. Like I just said earlier, like, who do you want to be? What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? I mean, you can literally have, be, and do whatever you want. It's just your refusal to choose to see it or believe it. Seeing isn't always believing. Find the guarded kivas and sacred places. Find the guarded and sacred places where you have hidden your heart and nurture your spirit. That's been very much a theme tonight, is the nurturing your spirit kind of energy vibe tonight. Nurture your spirit. That is the message of the full moon, super moon, crazy moon tonight. And protection. Okay? I love how the big eye looks like a big moon in the sky. I was once told by a friend of mine, named Son, you know, don't go anywhere at night unless you can see the moon. The moon will protect you. So far, so good. So thank you everyone who came by tonight to hang out with me, get a card reading, or not get a card reading, or just chat and chill. Thank you so much for your likes. Wow, that was so fucking part of my French. What does 9 mean? I don't know, but it sure is a magical number. Alright, I better skedaddle. Thank you guys so much for coming by tonight and hanging out with us. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and turn this equipment off. If there's anything that the spirits want to say to us before I turn off the equipment, please say it now. Forever hold your peace until tomorrow. Let's start with that first. I did not turn it off last night before I logged out. I won't do that again. Alright, spirits, thank you so much for your time, everyone who came by the chat tonight. Meryl, thanks for moderating. Metal Rain, thank you so much for coming by and updating me on your day. Justin, Carrie, Yang, thank you so much for your payments for your readings tonight. And just thanks everyone for coming by. JM, Red Bully, we're just talking to some ghosts. Kat Ortega, thanks for hanging out. And everyone who came by that liked and subscribed. Let's do it again tomorrow night. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Music is sacred and no prison will hold this movement down. Good night.